Hi students, welcome to this shortcut number 3. Today we are learning about the electric field and potential due to a charged spherical shell or charged conducting sphere. Charged spherical shell or charged conducting sphere, both according to me, both are same. The reason is very simple. Whether it is a charged spherical shell or charged conducting sphere, because it is conducting, the charges will reside on the outer surface. Remember, the charges will not reside anywhere inside. The charges will reside only on the outer surface. Therefore, whether it is a charged spherical shell or charged conducting sphere, the charges only will reside on the outer shell, outer surface. Therefore, even though it is a sphere, we have to consider only the surface charge density, not the volume charge density. I stress, I repeat, we have to consider the surface density of charge, not the volume charge density, because the charges does not reside anywhere inside. The charges will reside only on the outer surface. Therefore, we have to consider the charged surface density, charge surface density. Now, in this case, three things will appear. One, notice that the charged sphere, if you consider charged sphere, observe the charged sphere here. So, case 1. See here, for a point P lying inside the sphere, if the point P, now observe that the point P here is lying inside, the point P is lying inside, and that point P is lying inside at a distance r from the center. Here this is the center O. Okay, so r is the distance of the point P from the center. Capital R is the radius of the sphere. So here the sphere is charged, and you know that the charges will reside on the outer surface. Therefore, the electric field intensity, you know that the electric field intensity is equal to 0. Inside, the electric field intensity is 0. Remember this. And the potential inside is equal to kq divided by r. Please remember, the potential at any point inside is equal to the potential, the value of the potential on the surface. I repeat, electric field intensity inside the charged spherical shell or electric field intensity due to the charged conducting sphere inside is equal to 0, and the potential, electric potential inside at any point inside the shell, or at any point inside the charged conducting sphere, the potential is given by kq divided by capital R. You just observe this equation, kq divided by capital R. Okay. So dear students, you just observe this, kq divided by capital R. This is the thing. Here, notice that the potential on the sphere is also kq by R, and at any point inside the sphere the potential will be equal to kq by R. What I mean here is this: suppose the potential on the sphere is say 10 volt. Potential on the sphere is 10 volt. At any point inside the sphere also will be equal to 10 volt. At any point you consider, it will be 10 volt. So that is the case number 1. Now we'll proceed to the case number 2. For a point P lying on the sphere, suppose if you consider the point P lying on the sphere or the shell, here the value of small r becomes equal to capital R. Therefore, ES is equal to kq divided by r square. Remember, here small k represents 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Small k, electrostatic force constant, it is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by r square. You have to remember that this ES, you can also write it as sigma divided by r square. Because sigma is what? Sigma is, just a minute, I'll just prove that. Now in the case of say what is k? K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. K is 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. Q divided by r square, q divided by r square. You can write this equation as Es is equal to q divided by 4 pi r square, q divided by 4 pi r square, and what remains is 1 divided by epsilon naught. So therefore you can write what is q divided by 4 pi r square? Charge divided by area. So this is charge divided by area, therefore you can also write it as sigma divided by epsilon naught. That is sigma by epsilon naught. Please remember this, and the potential on the surface will be equal to kq divided by r. So remember, the potential on the sphere is kq by r. Potential at any point inside the sphere is also equal to kq divided by capital R, and electric field intensity inside the sphere or inside the shell is equal to 0, and electric field intensity on the sphere, on the shell, is equal to kq divided by capital R square, or it is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught. And dear students, we have got one more case, and this case for the point P lying outside the spherical shell, because we have derived this, for a point P lying outside the spherical shell, outside, kq divided by small r square, where small r is the distance of the point P from the center of the sphere, from the center of the spherical shell. So r is the distance of the point P. Notice in the diagram, r is the distance of the point P from the center O. Here this is the center O of the spherical shell or the sphere, kq divided by r square, and the potential outside the spherical shell V naught is equal to kq divided by r. So where r is the distance of the point P from the center, distance of the point P from the center. So for the time being, you just learn this. I'll come up with one more video tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.